The battle with wildfires in central Chile continues, with the National Forestry Corporation reporting 124 active fires, of which 15 are being actively fought. Regarding figures of the impact on people, the corporation reported 5,489 victims throughout the country, 133 dead, 1,250 injured, and hundreds missing. The fires have been exacerbated by a prolonged dry period in Chile, described by the World Meteorological Organization in 2022 as a megadrought, the longest in 1,000 years. Intense thunderstorms, accompanied by major hailstorms, lashed the northern parts of Oman, with the Behmen Governorate being the most affected. The unusually large amounts of hail created rivers on the streets and in the valleys. The powerful, unprecedented storm, accompanied by hailstorms with big hailstones, lashed the area of the Saudi Arabian capital city of Riyadh, leaving behind a series of damages. The force of the wind was destroying tents, stands, and other structures, with flying debris causing damage to everything that fell in their path, including vehicles and camels.
جاء شيء ما عدمت السيارات. شوف الحمد لله على سلامتهم يا رب، الله يعيننا وياهم صدق.
هذه بردية شمال الحسن.
A cold wave swept across the northern Xinjiang autonomous region, provoking heavy blizzards. The snow depth in Altai Hemu has reached over 2 meters, or 6.5 feet, while the visibility in some northern areas reduced to almost zero, which disrupted road and rail traffic. More than 300 vehicles were stranded on the highways during the snowstorm, where the wind speed reached 170 kilometers per hour, or 105 miles per hour. The cold wave that affected the northern parts of the Xinjiang region brought strong winds to the southern parts too, blowing up a lot of sand and dust and creating major dust storms, which also affected the neighboring Qinghai province. Due to very low visibility, thousands of people were stranded in their vehicles in the city of Turpan and had to be saved by rescue teams. Kazakhstan was also hit by the cold wave, which prompted authorities to introduce traffic restrictions on 16 roads of Republican significance in 9 regions of the country due to heavy blizzards. Hundreds of vehicles were stranded on the highways due to large amounts of snow, with emergency teams using helicopters and special equipment to evacuate stranded people. The rainstorm, which affected the northwestern regions of Syria and dropped over 130 millimeters, or 5 inches of rain, in just 3 hours, caused floods with water invading dozens of homes in the cities of Idlib and Latakia. The cities witnessed traffic jams and high water levels on many streets, and a fuel storage facility was damaged, with hundreds of gas cylinders being swept away. Several areas in Jijel province, including the province capital, witnessed significant rainfall, which caused major floods in these areas. The streets turned into raging torrents in some neighborhoods, flooding many homes and shops, and sweeping away some cars and a number of livestock. A cold front that moved across South Florida, bringing heavy rain to the region, spawned a confirmed tornado that moved through Cudjoe Bay, first swirling across the bay as a waterspout, before moving on land. No injuries were reported, but authorities said one structure suffered damage. Much of California was hit by another atmospheric river, this time a prolonged one, bringing heavy rain, severe thunderstorms, and damaging wind gusts. Landslides, heavy snowfall, water rescues and flash flooding were all reported throughout the Golden State. High water, debris flows and mudslides mostly affected parts of central and southern California, closing numerous roads, while high winds hit the central and northern parts of the state, toppling trees and power lines, and leaving 10,000 households without power. A destructive snow avalanche, mixed with rubble and huge rocks, struck the village of Nakra, in the Newgram district of Nuristan province, resulting in at least 25 fatalities and 8 injuries, with around 20 homes destroyed or heavily damaged. Authorities reported that ongoing snowfall complicates rescue operations and indicated that the death toll could rise.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Special thank you to my stunning patrons, Hagab Sargisian, Michael Joseph Wilhelm, Dave and Alana, web designer Ganesh Vad, John and Claire Heath, and of course Leslie Sales. Thank you very much, guys.